today I am going to show you how to make this nice puff stitch flower. I hand sew them together and I use my scrap yarn to make these. So as you can see, so if you have a lot of scrap yarn, I think it is a very good project to make, and you can make this piece for as a blanket or just to put it on your couch for decoration. At this moment I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. To make this as big as I can, and then I'm gonna think about it later. Basically my goal is to put all of my scrap yarn all together in one place. In this tutorial we will be doing single crochet puff stitches, and then I'm gonna and then after that we will sew them together. Okay, so let's begin. I will be using yarn number 4 and my hook size is 3.25 millimeter. You're going to start with a slip knot. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch, a chain 1, after your chain 1 you will be doing 6 single crochet in this circle right here. Okay, so take your hook, put your hook in this circle. While you're doing that, you're going to crochet along your tail too, so it is going to be clean later. 6 single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. After your 6 single crochet, you're going to do a slip stitch in that one stitch that you start at the beginning. So right here. Pull your yarn. After that, you're going to get a scissor, cut your yarn. Okay. So this is what you have so far. It's kind of look awkward right here, but I don't want you to stress out, or it look kind of awkward right here. I don't want you to stress out or think about it too much, okay? Because eventually when you do the puff stitch, it's gonna cover everything. So I'm gonna change my color. I'm going to do my puff flower in this color. I don't want you to start here because it's kind of confusing. Let's start our petal right here. Okay, this eye right here. Take your hook, put this color like this. Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start our puff stitch. Put your yarn over, put your hook in the same spot and pull your yarn. When you pull your yarn, make sure you pull it at the same height as right here, like this, okay? So 1, we're gonna do it 5 times, okay? The more you do it, the more puffy it is. So 1,
2, 3,
Now you're gonna put your yarn over and pull all the yarn on your hook. When you do this, make sure you do it slowly and carefully. Okay, like that. Put your yarn over and pull this piece like that. So you have one puff already. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to complete this petal, going to the same spot with this one. Go back, take your hook and put it back to the same spot. Okay, and do a slip stitch like that. Okay, now you have one petal. Start another puff. You're going to take your hook and go into this eye right here, this chain right here. Okay, do another slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, do puff stitch. Take your hook, go down here, pull all the way up here. Make sure that this is the same height as the chain 3. One time,
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put your hook up, put yarn over, pull all the yarn on your hook.
okay, yarn over, secure this. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to the same spot, do a slip stitch to complete this petal. Okay, you have 2 petals. Go to your next chain. Be careful because your puff sometimes cover the chain too. So go to this chain right here. Do a slip stitch. Chain 3.
1, 2, 3. Start your puff flower. Okay, pull your yarn one time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull all your yarn over, pull all your yarn on the hook, yarn over, secure your petal. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back to the same spot and do a slip stitch. Okay, now you have 3 petals. Okay, remember your puff can cover the chain, the next chain, so be careful, okay? Your next chain is right here. Do a slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over. Pull your yarn one time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Pull all your yarn on the hook. Secure your puff with a chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back to the same spot. Do a slip stitch. You have 4 puffs already. Okay. Your 5th puff is right here. Do a slip stitch. There you go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over. Go to the same spot. Pull your yarn up. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. Pull all your yarn on the hook. Do 1 chain to secure your puff. Do chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back to the same spot. Do a slip stitch to complete this petal. Okay. You have 5 petals already. Okay. 1 more petal. When you do this, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know if you feel it already, but doing puff stitch is so painful for my wrist. It's very tiring. Okay. So do a slip stitch to this last chain right here. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my hand. 4, 5. Pull all your yarn on the hook. Chain 1 just to secure your petal. Do chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a slip stitch in the same spot. Do a slip stitch in the same spot. And then do another, pull another, do a chain up, and then take your scissors, cut your yarn, pull this, and then you have a flower.
You have to kind of bend this so that you can see the puffiness. Okay? You see? And now you're going to attach this like a piece of puzzle. And then you're going to get your needle and yarn, and pretty much you're going to sew them together in the back like this. Okay? Like how I sew it. It's not the prettiest, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna get my needle and yarn. It doesn't matter what color yarn, as long as you sew them carefully and not to show the color. I'm gonna show you how to put them together. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to put my needle right here. And I'm going to graft this yarn only, like this. Okay. And then I'm going to take this piece, but I'm going to graft the bottom stitch only. Okay, you don't want to take the whole thing, then the red yarn will show. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to take this needle and I'm going to go like this. Move the needle and weave it to here. Like this. Like this. Okay, see? Petal right here is going to connect with this one, so I'm gonna find this bottom part right here, and I'm going to take my needle and go underneath this and like this. Try really hard to not show the red yarn. Like this, see? Okay. This is just like a little draft only. We're gonna try to have this. Okay, now I know that this is going to touch this one, so I'm gonna grab this one like this. You see how you can still see the red, but later I'm going to come back and secure them. Right now I just want to hold it as much as I can so that I can do like a more serious sewing. Like this. I'm gonna pull right here, and I'm gonna pull it right here at the bottom, like this. Okay. Now this flower pretty much stay intact, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to do more of like a secure sewing like this. See? And I'm going to sew this part.
Flip it over. And then I'm going to... It's really hard for me to do this because I'm actually doing on the screen, and it's not on the work. So now we're on the back, okay? So see? And then I know I want to secure this part and this part. The goal is to have the front do not show any yarn, any red yarn, and they stay intact. See, there's a space right here. You want to make sure you have this connect with maybe this one.
And you see? Okay. One flower attached. Later, when you have another flower right here, you're going to secure it a little bit more right here, okay? And then everything will stay together. Okay, so I hope you find this tutorial beneficial. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I will answer your question. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you on my next tutorial.